So sorry. Casey, why did you let Bippy hit you? Oh, that's such a big scary. It's not okay. Started having problems right then.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
Okay, I restarted the stream entirely.
Hmm.
Maybe now it'll work.
Yeah.
Snake! It's not over yet! Alright, I just tried restarting the stream. This may also just be our internet connection.
Yeah.
I know some people were saying that this is a problem with Unity inherently. The thing is, I'm running this game on my desktop and streaming through my laptop. So I don't think it's just the fact that I'm running Unity. I mean, I could make the window smaller than it is right now.
Oh, man.
But, you know.
Just make it the size of, like, a pea.
Let's see if this does it. Let's start running. Let's ram into the lamppost immediately. Seems okay so far. Seems okay so far.
Fingers crossed. Just trying to show the people some Sonic.
I swear, that's what we get for talking about classic Sonic versus modern Sonic.
It's divine retribution.
That's what we get for acknowledging the divisions within the fandom. Okay, I don't know. This seems to be working.
Okay, we're good.
Maybe.
And Nano Squid says stuttering every now and then, but working.
Okay, let me try bumping us back up where we were.
Uh-oh. YouTube just disintegrates from existence.
Oh, immediately. Look, we have good internet. We should be able to do this.
I agree. This really shows that Sonic doesn't work in 3D.
Yeah! Sure doesn't stream right in 3D. Okay, I gotta reload the chat. At least the song's good.
It's a good song. We can all have an internet dance party. Come on, guys.
When we can hear it.
Can they not hear me? Oh,
I don't know.
I was just trying to start an internet dance party.
Okay. Okay, so I think we're okay for now. Let's not take it for granted.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay, so where were we? One cool thing about this is that you can, like, curl into a ball at any time. Like, you hold down a button to like, roll, and then let go of it to stop rolling.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you'll pick up momentum when you're going downhill and rolling, so you have to kind of modulate that. Get a good feel for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be working. Everyone says it's working.
Streaming Sonic games has had a rough translation into 3D. That wasn't my joke. Somebody in the chat said that.
Yeah, Sonic's Art and More.
What?
That's who said it.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god! Oh, Matthew C wants to know what's your favorite what was your favorite season ever to make?
Oh, jeez. That's a good question. The one I had the most fun making. Thank you, Common CJ.
Thank you. Sorry. Common CJ says, are you guys using Ethernet or Wi-Fi? Because Ethernet is more reliable for streaming.
Well, of course, but this being my laptop, I'm using Wi-Fi. You know, although there's nothing that would stop me from being able to hook it up to Ethernet in here.
Yeah.
So maybe I should start doing that. Favorite season to make, though? I know one of my favorite videos I ever made, one of the ones that I just had the most fun making, was the Neo Geo Pocket Color / Sonic Pocket Adventure episode. Because that was just so easy. I almost did it on, like, a whim. I'd been working on a different video, can't remember which one, and, like, just at random, almost, I was like, let's just write this script, let's just do this, let's just have an April Fool's joke.
Yeah.
And I've always been really happy with the way that one came out, and, like, making fun of the clicky stick. I don't know, it's hard to pick a favorite, I guess, because, like, I've enjoyed different aspects of all of them. I can't believe this is working now. I'm so relieved.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know what the problem was.
They just wanted to make us sweat.
Yeah. So, like, I didn't have enough speed to make it through the loop right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, even starting from a stop, I can come down here, roll down this hill, come out of it, and then pick up more speed. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that this engine lets you do.
Right through the loop-de-loop.
And then right into the corner. And I think I'll just err on the side of caution and keep it windowed like this for now, if that's okay with everybody.
I mean, it's better than everyone getting the PowerPoint presentation.
Exactly.
Yeah, people are saying it's flawless now.
Excellent. Yeah, I also turned up the stream quality, actually. Because I was like, come on, we pay for the good internet, damn it.
Yeah, right?
Our freaking cable company that everybody hates. There's no reason we should be having these problems.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, rolling down hills, you can pick up more speed than you ever could, like, even with a super peel out. And I kind of like that this, like, it's a very wide open area, but, like, surprisingly, I don't find myself really, like, getting too turned around or lost.
Yeah.
Like, I think it helps that, like, this area right here has, you know, like, completely different trees, completely different scenery. The last version, the newest version of this game released to the public was indeed in 2017, but I know it's been under active development since then. I'm not quite sure what Lane just been able to show off since then. Hey, look at that! We had all kinds of stream problems and didn't even lose any watchers.
That's nice.
You guys are the best.
You guys hanging around, giving us time.
Giving us time to fix our shit.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, sorry about all that. I have no idea what was causing that. But I'm glad it seems to be working now. Let's not take it for granted and enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah. Oh, King Zebra wants to know, have you ever played Sonic Project Hero?
I don't think so. I've tried I try at least, like, most of all of those. Which one is Sonic Project? Like, if I saw a screenshot of it, I'd be able to tell you for sure.
I couldn't say. Super Ninja Plays Game says, quick question that's not related to the stream, but if Nintendo made a remake of Super Metroid, if ever, what would you want to see improved upon?
Somebody suggested this earlier, and I'd never thought of it before, but I'm kind of with the person, like somebody said earlier, like, you could do a Super Metroid remake that looks, like, in the style of Metroid Prime, like a 3D remake of Super Metroid, and, like, yeah, that's kind of the only way that I would really be particularly excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, Super Metroid is just such a big nostalgia game for me, it'd be hard for me to say, ooh, this objectively needs to be improved upon.
I do feel like I'm, like, getting the hang of this more.
You're doing
This
great.
is feeling...
You are
feeling
Sonic.
nice. I am, I know. Oh, you can also curl up into a ball while you're in midair, even if you're not currently a ball.
Well, that's neato, burrito.
Mm-hmm. I mean, don't get me wrong. If they like, I will get and definitely enjoy, like, whatever, like, even if it is a remake, I'm gonna enjoy playing it, and I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm sure it'll be great. It's just like, it's like I was saying before we took our break earlier. Like, enough with the remakes already, you know?
Yeah. We're just in, like, such a big era of remakes. But, you know, whenever they remake a game I like, I'm like, oh boy! So I'm part of the problem.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with remakes. It's just been a bit of a...
Like, I love what Final Fantasy VII did. Like, if you're gonna make a remake.
I love Sonic's skidding animation. Look at the...
Aww. Oh, he's so cute!
And I also saw, before we started having stream problems, people were talking about kind of the ability of this Sonic to be, like, both cute and a badass. Mm-hmm. Like, you look at the Sonic CD intro and, like the determination that he has and the seriousness with which he takes the situation. Mm-hmm. And he's also, like, it's just such an appealing design, you know?
Like, it's okay if Sonic's cute. He's precious. That's fine. I mean, Mario isn't exactly badass looking either. He's pretty adorable.
Yeah, but I get where they're coming from. There's, like, Sonic has always had this, like, irreverent, cool element to his character.
Oh, I know, but you can be adorable and cool.
Like, I don't think he should be positioned as, like... To use extremely early examples, like, Sonic CD is kind of, like, what I see as, like, the ideal of, like, Sonic's design being. And it was weird, even when I was a kid, when, like, something like Sonic Schoolhouse would come out. Mm-hmm. And, like, represent the character as, like, just another children's mascot.
Yeah.
Even though he was always a children's mascot, but, like, that wasn't, like, germane to how I saw the character.
Yeah.
Darkwing Spartan says it's the same school of design that Pikachu comes from, where it can be cute and cool.
Yeah.
I do kind of think that, like, quote-unquote modern classic Sonic, that is, like, how he's portrayed from generations onward, they made him, and this doesn't go for Mania at all, but in Generations and Forces anyway, I guess to make him more distinct from modern Sonic, they kind of made him a little bit more of a squishy cartoon character.
Yeah.
And, like, it's fine. I'm still, it's okay. It's just, it's not exactly how it's not exactly how I would have done it, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, I said that I might show a video, like, showing off what you can do when you're really good at that game, which I am not, so let me pull that up real quick.
Okay, nobody better start dunking on Fat Pikachu, because I love him. He holds a special little pudgy place in my heart. Pikachu is beautiful in all of his or her forms.
Gotta wait for my keyboard, my Bluetooth keyboard to connect here. Just give it a second. There it goes. Come on. There it is. Hopefully this doesn't wreck the stream quality. This is a YouTube video from Niofound. I was going to link it in the chat. Give me a second. I don't want to just show off this video without giving credit properly. See, somebody says, it annoys me when people use the cool aspect of Sonic's personality to say he's an outdated product of the early 90s. I mean, yeah, it annoys me too, but, like, the thing is, Sonic always had an element to his, like, identity that was, like, he was always supposed to be cool, and people do overstate that. But, like, they make it out like... To overstate that, you would say that that's all he ever was, and it wasn't.
Yeah, or like he was showing kids how to be super good at pogs and wearing bright neon pants or something. Things very 90s.
Like, if you look at Sonic across, like from the beginning, like, the way that he was portrayed in, say, the 90s cartoons was as this irreverent, quippy, like, cocky hero.
Yeah.
The way that he was portrayed in the 2000s was this, like, more somewhat more centered, like, shonen protagonist almost.
Yeah.
And the way that he's portrayed now is, like, this, there's more of a meta element to like, his personality now. He breaks the fourth wall like he did in the 90s more.
Yeah.
But, like, all of these are kind of just playing into what the current current cool trends are in children's media at any particular time.
Yeah.
Like, Sonic's always had this element that's like, well, here's what's cool right now, here's the zeitgeist right now, but the downside of that is that over time that does kind of make it age in a very obvious way.
Yeah.
And that's a fair criticism. But, like, to overstate that and say all it ever was meant to be cool and it has no inherent value beyond that is completely bullshit in my opinion.
I agree.
But okay, let's play this video. To be clear, once again, this is somebody else's video, and I'll link it in the chat here in a second. I just found this the other day, and it's like, whoa, you can get really, really good at this game, can't you?
Oh, Common CJ's gotta go. Sorry we had so much trouble playing your game.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. But God, this just like... this makes me want to play Utopia a lot more.
Yeah.
Because this just looks like so much fun.
Oh, yeah. He's a very talented Sonic man. Not as talented as you, of course.
Yeah, Ashley White, you're right. Like, the people do overstate the meta fourth wall breaking aspects right now because they, I guess because they don't like it. Oh yeah, and boom, he keeps going, I love rings! Nom 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 nom!
No.
And no, you didn't miss Mario Maker.
Mm-mm. We're about to get to it.
Just like the vertical momentum you can get.
Yeah, like how did he even do that? Dude did the rock.
He got a lot of speed and jumped off the ramp.
Still.
I know. But like, the juxtaposition between, like, me playing just now and watching this guy play is kind of one of the reasons that I think, like, a momentum-focused 3D Sonic game would be like a bit of a difficult thing for people. Because, like, 2D Sonic already was kind of like, it played very differently from other 2D platformers, and it was kind of hard for people to get their head around. And, like, the thing about a 3D environment, like, this works fine because it's, like, just such an open sandbox, you know? Like, there's not a lot of difficulty to it, but once you get into later stages and you start having, like, pits and spikes and tougher enemies, like, that's gonna be really, really hard for people who haven't mastered the physics engine to the degree that, like, this guy has. So I think that's one reason that, like, the adventure games, and really all of 3D Sonic, has gotten his focus more on, like, linear, like, here's, like, it gives you momentum for free, and you, like, the challenge comes from, like, learning the level, and, like, it's not so momentum focused, because that's so much harder and so much more can go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But, that being said, like, the skill ceiling is obviously going to be a lot higher with this. Oh, and this part, I didn't even know this was here.
Yeah, the secret temple!
The labyrinth zone.
Oh. Look at him go.
Sonic OVA moment, yeah.
Look at that little buddy get speed. The Chicken Lord Draw says, I saw someone using the super peel out to hover in the air.
Yeah, you can charge up the super peel out even if you're, like, in midair. Although it does slow you down a little bit while you're charging it. But God, just look at that! That's beautiful! So freaking cool!
Luke Seglia? Sorry, dude. He says, if you could choose a unique stage theme for Sonic, what would you pick?
Stage theme? What do you mean?
Probably like, you know, desert.
Oh, my favorites have
Hills.
always been the casino levels. Like,
I want a donut level.
I mean, there is a... Oh, no.
A dessert level where everything's cakes.
That's in Sonic Lost World. There's like a world in Sonic Lost World where what's it called, like Desert something. Don't remember. But some of the levels are like called Desert, and they're like they're desert themed.
Yeah,
but then some of them get like an extra S and they're dessert themed instead.
But I want like a legit good one.
Ashley White says Sonic Robo Blast 2 is pretty accessible while still having that momentum-based approach. Yeah, I agree, especially because, like, in Robo Blast 2, you can, like, Tails as a playable character.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, my first playthrough of Robo Blast 2, I leaned on him a lot because, like, I was not very good at controlling the platforming yet. So, like, being able to have Tails there to just boost me over that stuff was really nice. And then once I got better at it, and I went through and played as Sonic alone, the game really impressed me because, like, I was worried that I'd get turned around or I'd have a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the level design is very good at, like, invisibly signposting you in the right direction, and like, I didn't get lost in it, and I was very, very impressed with that.
Yeah.
So, okay, we got one game left, and I have to switch our equipment around real quick to, to be able to play it.
Hopefully nothing will break again.
Oh yeah, Sweet Mountain was also dessert themed. Good point.
Sweet Mountain. I want to go to the Sweet Mountain. Eat a last.
And then Mario Kart 8 ripped that off.
Damn
and
it,
also
Nintendo.
had a dessert themed course.
They do what Sega do. It is Maker time. Who loves Mario?
I have to plug in my Switch.
Oh, why didn't you have it ready already? Fake gamer. Oh, Dreammare Things wants to know, hey Geek, have you ever played Cyber Troopers Virtual on a Sega Mecha game?
No, but I always wanted to. I know it had the twin stick. Always wanted that thing. Never got it though.
Mm.
Oh no, my Switch was dead.
What have you done? Ooh, it was dead. Wow. Ooh. You're right, everyone does love Mario. And why wouldn't you?
I think my Switch might be so dead that it won't power on until it charges.
Oh my god.
I didn't know it did that.
Ooh, I've been playing Animal Crossing. But Josh hates Animal Crossing.
I do not hate Animal Crossing.
He really doesn't. I'm just kidding. I've kind of played it a little less lately, but I really want to get back in there. It's just so hard to collect the specific items you need for like whatever little thing you want to make. Ferret Kong says, quick, watch another video and say you're playing.
Yeah. Just pull up. Oh, look, it's the Mario Maker 2 trailer. Yeah, this is me.
We are the problem stream today.
We really are. Which sucks because we got a time limit today. That's why we started so early.
Yeah, I know. Because we gotta watch wrestling.
We gotta watch our wrestling tonight.
I'm gonna watch our wrestling. Do y'all like wrestling?
Anybody like AEW?
That's what we're gonna be watching. Double or nothing.
Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega!
Also known as Sans from off of Undertale.
Yes! His best friend Sans. Hangman Page, he's gonna be there.
Matthew Hardy.
Coda for Rhodes.
Man, my poor Switch. I wish I'd known this.
I'm sorry. Kenny Green wants us to live stream watching wrestling.
I mean, I think we would probably, probably go against the terms of service.
Yeah, a little bit. Dude, Jim Carrey as Eggman was amazing. That was like the most Jim Carrey as Jim Carreyed in a very long time.
That's a good way of putting it.
I'm hungry too, King Raiko. I swear, something about streaming.
Well, it takes a lot of energy to do this. See that little battery icon?
Yes, I'm aware of how charging things works.
Apparently. My Switch has never died like this before, I swear.
Yeah. So is this everyone's favorite part of the stream or their most favorite part of any stream? Hacksmaster wants to know what's your most anticipated game coming up soon?
My mind's going blank, help me. Because I'm kind of focused on this.
I mean, I'm really excited about Cyberpunk 2077. And Paper Mario.
Yeah, I'd say Paper Mario's probably pretty far up there for me right now, too.
Mm-hmm. If Cyberpunk 2077 ever actually comes out.
All right, bear with me for just a second, everybody. I don't want to have a bunch of dead air here. But the Switch is just apparently going to take a second, so we'll give it 10 minutes or so. And do something else in the meantime.
Basami Mocho, you could say we're a couple.
We're probably a couple. Couple of what? I don't know.
Oh! Yeah, we're engaged to be wed, so.
Probably some kind of a couple.
Yeah. Oh, I want to play Wonderful 101 too, the remaster. So I'm excited about that. This is so sad. I'm so
I
sad.
know. Ever since we took that break, this has just been the problem stream.
Yeah.
But bear with us.
We're doing the best we can.
Training hard to be the best that we can. Protecting people from the evil Daichi clan. Stand up for what we know is right. We will never lose the fight. Daichi, go away. We are here to save the day. Etc., etc.
Was that performance art?
It was something. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, with Wonderful 101, you play it and you're like, man, this is really weird, but then it kind of just clicks with you. At least that's how I remember it being for me. Oh shit, is it working? Oh no.
No. I'm still letting the Switch charge.
No.
And I forgot about that problem.
Oh, sorry, Daisy. Now we can have two hedgehogs staring at us judgmentally.
There it is.
Zudokato wants to know, would you ever review the Sonic Rush series?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I probably will eventually, I think I need to unplug this.
No, you're only allowed to review games I want you to review from now on.
Well, yeah, if you have the choice, if you have the power, what would you make me do?
Nier Automata.
Nier Automata.
Clover Games, Kingdom Hearts, Devil May Cry.
Clover Games, could I do Beautiful Joe?
You could. You could do that.
Just stuck on one moment, please, apparently. So many problems!
Oh my god! Really, if you guys got any questions or anything, throw them at me. Throw them at me. Yeah, we are engaged, Tom.
We are.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm always saying, Darkwing Spartan. Devil May Cry season win.
We haven't played Doom Eternal yet.
I want to though, because I love Doom 2016. It's fun as heck. This is a Christian stream. We don't say hell.
You just said it though.
Hell's in the Bible. You can say that.
Okay.
Ooh, MGS review, Beautiful Joe review win. He's working on all of them simultaneously.
That's right.
Darkwing Spartan question: has Alicia made you try the co-op mode in the Switch port of DMC3? No, I have not.
We haven't gotten that yet, actually.
Yeah, I want to though. I love Devil May Cry 3 so bad. Solharoth, I can show you the door. I have never once uttered a curse. Which is heavier, yellow or red? I'm gonna say red. Because it is the color of passion.
Just no device forever. Then it switches to one moment, please. Then nothing actually ever comes up.
I don't think I need to take it that far, Matthew. Usually I can just like cry a lot. And then he'll do it. He'll make the Devil May Cry season.
Yeah, you do have the power to make that happen.
Favorite guilty pleasure game? Asks Luke.
You be thinking about that. I think I'm going to have to restart again to make this work.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, you guys.
We'll be right back again. Get on the ball.
Are you on the ball?
The OxyClean detergent ball.
ball.
Okay, and we're back.
Oh man. I need to make sure this stuff doesn't happen next time. I feel so bad.
Yeah, like, whenever I change systems for some reason, I have to completely restart the entire stream in order for the Elgato to pick up again. Don't know why, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, Mario Maker 2.
Mario Maker 2. Mario Maker 2. Let's hope nothing goes askew.
People are hyped about Doom 64.
Hey. Cats were fighting. Oh, guilty pleasure game. I mean, maybe Dragon Age 2. That game's kind of bad, but I really like it. It's so melodramatic.
You know, this is probably our most played stream game.
Yeah, it probably is.
Alright, this was requested by Solharoth! Ba-ba-ba-bum!
Solharoth!
Who says, the vast majority of this world, outside of probably, 5 levels, were done following the World Maker update. That's roughly 30 new levels that I'm quite happy with the quality. While updates will happen, I'm just so freaking jazzed to have accomplished an entire 8-world run with 4+ levels of screen. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you're prepared to have some too. Godspeed, Josh. Here's to Super Mario Maker 3 having a Super Paper Mario style. Boy, that'd be something.
Oh, Twilord, thank you so much. He says, oh, cool. I spoke to you on Reddit the other day.
Well, thank you very much, too.
We appreciate you.
And let's see, I gotta go find, Solharoth's level code.
Telnaur? I'm so sorry. Yeah.
That's Atia.
Yeah, Atia, sorry. That was the first game we played. On the ball.
On the ball. There it is.
Super Mario 64 style would be really cool. Probably just be way more complicated, though.
Yeah, that'd be, like, implementing any sort of a 3D style would
Mm.
make the whole thing a billion times more complicated.
Yeah.
I think Super Paper Mario would be a little bit easier, though.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, this is GWD.
GW.
LKV. Man, we should play Metal Gear Solid on stream sometime.
We should.
We were just having fun playing that the other day.
Yeah. Daisy,
All right, let's do it.
Do-do-do. So this is Solharoth's world.
Solharoth!
Oh,
On unstable ground.
Matthew, see, I have played Puyo Puyo. I love Puyo Puyo. It's just Josh always kicks my ass at it, and then I get mad, and then I say I don't want to play Puyo Puyo anymore.
I don't know. I feel like the last time we played it, we sat here for like an hour, and you were just like, okay, one more.
Because I beat you once, and I was I wanted to live my greatest triumph again.
Like, I'm not good at Puyo Puyo, but like...
Oh,
No, I'm not!
So that's why you beat everyone.
I beat my friends because I'm better than they are at it. It's the same thing that happens to me with fighting games. Like, I'm not actually good at them.
Oh my god.
I'm just better than the people I know locally.
So you're saying my skills are trash and that I should feel bad and
No.
go to jail?
No.
Because that's what I'm hearing.
I enjoy playing games like that by myself because I enjoy them so much. So I inevitably end up being better at them than people who only play them like when they have an opportunity to play the multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
I like Panel to Pawn just fine / Tetris Attack, but I definitely like Puyo Puyo better.
I've never played Panel to Pawn.
Really?
Mm-mm.
You gotta play Tetris Attack sometime. It's Yoshi themed, so you would definitely like it.
I love Yoshi.
Ooh, thank you so much, Twilord.
Thank you. They say, Dragon Age Origins is my favorite game not published by Nintendo or Sega. Bayonetta 1 and Adventure 2 squeeze Sega in there. Sorry if I'm one of the folk who make Dragon Age 2 a guilty pleasure. What? No!
Wasn't that game you were playing a ton of last year?
Yeah, that was my guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
I love Dragon Age Origins. That's one of my favorite games too. I played it like 5 times because I got problems. I really like Dragon Age 2. I just know it's really rough and some of the writing is really special, but I don't know, it's fun. But I do think that Dragon Age Inquisition is legitimately good. I really enjoyed that game. And it kind of seems
I like the use of rainbows here.
Yay! Those are beautiful rainbows. And it kind of seems like any new Dragon Age game is just kind of in a limbo right now, and it makes me sad. Because I really do love Dragon Age. And we haven't had a game in the Tinvinter Imperium yet, so...
For a long time I said my guilty pleasure game was Sonic R, but on further reflection, no, I legitimately like that game. and think it's fun. So I wouldn't even call it... It's not even a guilty pleasure, I just legit enjoy it.
Yeah.
Lately, a guilty pleasure game for me has probably actually been Sonic Forces.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm so starved for Sonic content at this point. I think a lot of fans are feeling the same way. That, like, I'm like, okay, well, let's play these games that I didn't have a great time with before, and see if I can get some more out of them anyway.
Yeah.
And, what I've discovered that Sonic Forces is really enjoyable for, like, I love a lot of the music in that game. So, like, I've just turned the voices off completely, and turned the music way up and the rest of the sound effects way down. And it's just kind of a nice game to just sort of chill out and relax with, because it's very, very easy.
Yeah. And Dragon Age 2 is just so extra. I just have such a fun time when I play it. All the characters are so melodramatic. The plot's kind of a mess. You're running down the same hallway like every 5 seconds. I mean, there are some, like, legit really good things there. I think, like, the bones of the story is actually really good, you know. But...
I like when Sonic R isn't a guilty pleasure, but Sonic Forces is.
I know!
No, but Sonic R is legit good. Everybody else was wrong about that one.
Oh, thank you again, Twilord. They say,
thank you so much.
My brother loved Mass Effect, makes me fear DA4. I love Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2's... Well, Mass Effect 2 TOO and Mass Effect 2 as in the number 2.
Man, this is such an us thing. I have a conversation going with the chat about, like, Sonic, and you have a conversation going with a different part of the chat about Mass Effect and Dragon Age.
Yeah, because I play
Oh,
RPGs.
Somebody says Fading World is one of the best Sonic tracks. Yeah, that's so much of Sonic Force's soundtrack. Like, you listen to it, and you can kind of envision the game that this could have been.
Yeah, Sonic Forces does have a really banger. A real banger of a soundtrack.
Yeah, like Alicia gets some of those songs stuck in her head sometimes.
Yeah, they get me pumped, but oh no.
Like, Fading World in particular, I know I'm gonna use this as like whenever I do a video on Sonic Forces, but that's probably at least a few years away, so I don't mind saying it. Like, you listen to that song, and you envision what kind of a level this is supposed to be. And, like, it's just, like, such a, like, all hope is lost, but you're continuing to persevere, and the level's super difficult, and all this epic stuff is going on. And it's super challenging, and you keep dying, and you keep pressing on. And then, like, you look at what the actual level like, what the level itself is, and it's this entirely 2D stage where the primary obstacle is, like, platforms with Sparkies going around them like it's Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of Sonic Forces in a nutshell.
Oh, thank you, Luke Biseglia. I swear I'll get your name right eventually. He says, I'm heading out. Thanks for answering my questions. Thank you for being here.
Oh, jeez.
And for your super chat. Crap, I was gonna say something. Well, anyway. Matthew C., do either of you like the Portal games? I love the Portal games.
Man, who doesn't like the Portal games?
Right, they're so fun. Portal 1 and 2 are great.
Sorry, I'm trying not to die.
Darkwing Spartan says, I used to think guilty pleasure was a stupid overused term, then I played Mighty Number 9.
Maybe these guys are also to blame for my bias against the PlayStation controller. Those symbols just kill me.
I'm sorry. What are you doing? Our cat's attacking the table. Hacksmaster wants to know your opinions on TF2.
Oh, TF2 is one of my favorite games ever made. And definitely one of my most played games ever.
He's put in like 1,000 hours.
Well, more than that, I'm pretty sure.
I know. Oh, Dr. Matt, thank you so much. If you want to experience how much of a banger the Sonic Forces OST is, watch Mr.
Pascal?
There's videos on it.
I don't think I've seen those. I've seen... Oh, man, I can't remember who it is. We've watched it multiple times.
Yeah.
It's that, this channel that does a lot of different, like, sound design across a lot of different videos. Or a lot of different games, rather.
Mm-hmm.
And, like... Yeah, that's right. I want that thing to join my party.
Ooh.
Oh, well. Anyway, he was probably the first one to really kind of enlighten me to what a banger fist bump was in particular. Because he kind of compares it to Green Hill and to the first level of Sonic Unleashed. And shows that, like, there's this, like, tempo that runs throughout, like, a lot of Sonic music that's kind of persisted. And how well fist bump, like, fits within those themes and within the themes of the series. It was kind of one of the first, like, pieces that I ever saw that was in any way, like, celebratory of forces, and that was so refreshing that it kind of caused me to give the game a second look.
Oh, man. Billy Erasmo, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, dude.
Wow.
Wow.
Hello, I don't have time to watch this stream, but I wanted to extend some gratitude to you for making your content. It really makes my day, and I know it can't be easy. Also, my favorite games have to be the Persona series. Love you. I love Persona 2!
That's like your favorite series, too.
Yeah, it's like my favorite series of all time.
Really, Billy, thank you so much.
That's so kind of you. Thank you.
Your generosity is very much appreciated, and
oh, big time. Everyone's generosity.
And that you know, that sort of thing makes my day too.
Yeah.
Both, not just the donation, but also just the very kind words.
Yeah, we always really appreciate it. Ashley White wants to know, Josh, have you heard about Sonic Resistance? There's a fan game redoing Forces, taking a lot of liberties. They just put out a music track, and it's back up after being screwed over by YouTube.
Oh, yeah, I'll check that out. I don't think I've heard of that, but I'll definitely check it out. And by the way, wanted to say this about Portal, and this is something that I think we were talking about in the TGC Discord a few months ago. I feel like a lot of the Valve games are kind of, like, out of focus right now, because like, they're a little bit, I don't want to say inaccessible, but like they haven't been ported to current gen systems. The orange box is backwards compatible on the Xbox One, but you know that's just the Xbox One.
Yeah.
I feel like Portal in particular, like you're just like bringing that to the Switch. That I feel like that would sell like hotcakes and kind of
Yeah,
like
me too.
and Left 4 Dead.
Oh yeah.
Left 4 Dead on the Switch? What, like, how
Valve
cool
has
would that
been
be?
in such a weird, nebulous place for a long time. Like, I remember when they only made super great, like, highly thought of games, and now it's just like...
I mean, they just came out with Half-Life Alyx.
Yeah, but, you know...
Yeah, that's pretty... gonna
only,
be
like,
pretty hard for most
people can play that.
Oh, I would love to play Half-Life
Me
Alyx.
too.
No, really though, I would love at some point to make like a Valve season, do like Half-Life, Half-Life 2, and the episodes, and then I would definitely also do, you know, Portal and TF2 and Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun. Those games are getting to the point now where they are like quite nostalgic to me, even though at the same time they don't feel like they're that old.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of joking, half joking, let's be honest. It would be cool if I did that, and then Valve maybe just sent me a review unit of the.
Come on, Gabe.
Come on, Gabe.
Gabe, come on.
But I would never expect that, considering I've never covered any of their content before.
Ooh, Matthew C has you pegged. Let me guess, Josh. Are you a scout main in TF2?
Well, of course. Like, is that even surprising? Oh, I got enough, Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what the level... to what I needed to do to win. There we go. I don't agree that Valve destroyed TF2 with terrible updates, but they definitely very much changed the focus of the game. Like, TF2 when it came out was so polished and so well-rounded and so well-balanced. And, like, you listen to the developer commentary and they talk so much about all the intricate design process that went into making sure it had a consistent art style. And I think Steven is here.
Uh-oh.
So somebody better go let him in.
Oh, I got it.
Longtime Geek Critique viewers might remember Steven, who used to do Let's Plays on the channel a billion years ago.
Yeah, we're kind of running out of time with it.
And he has arrived. I guess I'll...
Hey, we're actually still streaming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Keith Minzer says, hey, just wanted to say how much I enjoy your videos. I've rewatched your Metroid series several times. You are very insightful and articulate, and things that I've never been able... notice that... Well, sorry, now it got scrolled off. But thank you very much for the kind words. That's always my favorite kind of videos, too. Like, people... Oh, no. People who can, like, notice things that I had never noticed before about it. And also, as I said before, Steven is here!
Steven!
Hi, guys.
Say hi to the people.
Hope you're enjoying the stream. Josh and Alicia are awesome. Thanks for supporting them.
He used to do Let's Plays with me a million years ago.
Yeah.
Also, Sol Haroth, really? A water level? Come on now. No, this is cool. This is fine.
I like the design of this one.
Yeah, you know, so far, haven't all of these been... Is this whole thing gonna be like, Super Mario World style? Because I think every level has been so far.
Looks like it. Oh, Twilord, thank you. He says, your review of Shadow got me back into that fandom by acknowledging the tragic potential, what I expected as a kid, and not just the edgy travesty.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God! It's fine. I'm not on the platform anymore, but I'm still surviving. Thank you very much.
Ooh, Dr.
Twilight.
Mad says, woo, Steven.
Oh, yay. Thank you, Dr.
Dr. Mad.
With 2 Ds.
That's how mad he
The
is.
double D doctor.
Oh, yeah, have a sip.
Oh, this is...
Oh.
Okay, this is awesome. Never mind.
The best
Oh.
power-up in the game. Well done. Oh, I love it so much.
Oh, God!
No!
Well, I took a bit of a wrong turn
What
there.
have you done?
It's okay, I'm okay. Like, this is all part of... Oh, I
It's all
can't...
part of the plan.
I can't go through that with Mercy
No, you're
Invincibility.
doomed. Goodbye.
Oh, there was no checkpoint either. Okay, I'm gonna give this one more try, and then unfortunately we should probably get ready for Double or Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I think having problems with Sonic Utopia for so long kind of ate into our time a little.
Yeah,
Like
sorry about that,
quite
guys.
substantially.
Oh, Ashley White wants to know, has Steven been forced to play Sonic Mania by Josh? Just curious.
So funny story about that.
This
actually.
is a funny story.
So Josh came over to my house a few months back, shortly after the game came out. It's probably more than a few months back, but
Yeah, it's like 2 years ago.
okay. So, anyways,
What is time?
he came over and actually bought me the game without asking if I wanted it, just so he could play it at my house.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So
I was like, that was like right after the game came out, where I was like, well, everybody needs to have this game, damn it.
That's peak Josh right there.
Steven accidentally forgot to buy it until now.
I had a lot of fun with it, but it was hard as hell for somebody that's not a Sonic player. Like, I struggled with it. You guys will probably laugh at that, but for me, it was very challenging.
Oh, I struggled with it too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, no judgment.
Yeah, I think you made it to Flying Battery, which seems like it's the level that trips a lot of people up.
Yeah, that was really hard.
Yeah.
I got past there, but I don't think I made it much further.
Yeah, I couldn't figure that shit out at all. Oh, Twilord, thank you. They say, can we get a Team Dark spin-off by Platinum? I'd play the shit out of it.
That'd be cool, yeah. I would trust Platinum to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm, me too.
I did it! I beat the level!
Yeah!
Do you guys have any questions for Steven specifically?
Steven!
Considering he's here?
Steven Fireball.
Ooh, I got the world record on that level. Platinum should make a CIA agent Shadow game, assuming he still becomes one after 06 retconned itself out of existence. I have one. Who the fuck is Steven?
Who the fuck are you, Brian Madarsky? That's my question to you. I'm just kidding. Josh is, or I should say I am a old friend of Josh's. We have been best friends now for close to 15 years, probably.
Well,
at this point,
we first met each other in
like 03?
03, 04, somewhere around there.
I guess we didn't really start hanging out like on a regular basis until maybe 2008, so not quite as long, but we've been very, very close ever since.
Yeah, and Steven used to do Let's Play streams on the Geek Critique back in the before times.
Yeah, if you actually, if you go to TGC Classic, I believe it is, you can find some of our Super Mario World Let's Plays, and it is some of the most cringy Game Grumps
Don't do that.
content.
Back when
ever.
the Geek Critique was a cheap second-rate Game Grumps ripoff.
They're funny videos, but God, I cringe at some of the things that we did.
It's humble beginning.
It was a great way for Josh to learn how to edit videos, that's what I'll
Yes.
say.
Oh, is Adventure 1 or 2 better, Steven?
Oh, man. Okay, so I am an Adventure 1 fan. I know that's not...
I think they're both about equally popular, really.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
See, I'm always nervous with the Sonic fandom. I know how passionate you guys are. I like 1 better, mainly because of, like, the glitches make me laugh anytime they happen, and so that makes me a bit more of a fan of it. Also, it had, like, less dumb sessions with other characters. Like,
No, never mind, they hate you now.
I'm sorry. I just like going fast.
How dare you criticize
Just
Knuckles?
wants to run!
Knuckles is my favorite character. I just didn't like his levels as much.
Yeah. That's fair. Knuckles had better levels in Adventure 1.
Yeah.
Also, I said I was gonna finish this, but we got to talking about Steven and who the fuck Steven is.
I will throw in really quick that, unlike Josh, I freaking love the stupid, like, Tails robot sections.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're fine. I mean, I
Oh no.
don't hate them. I will say this, controversial opinion, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
The robot section, the Tails and Eggman mech sessions and the Rouge and Knuckles treasure hunting are both more enjoyable to play than the Werehog. Not because the Werehog is bad, but because the Werehog's levels go on for half an hour.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I'm going to finish this world and then we'll call it a stream.
Okay. So I like what Sporty's McNodrip said. He said Adventure 1 is more variety of modes and better hunting radar, but Adventure 2 had smoother running but not as good of hunting or shooting. I can definitely agree with that. Like, for me at least, it felt like it was the less buggy of the two games, but I had less fun playing it.
Yeah, that's actually that's actually pretty good. Adventure 2 is more contemporary and more modern, like even in the Sonic stages it is. They really refined it to the point that like the weird like the floatiness of Adventure 1 and like the early 3D gameness is not as present in Adventure 2 early 3D gameness, like that's a term. However, I still think Adventure 1 is just more fun to play. Having said that, Adventure 2 was still like my favorite 3D Sonic game for years and years and years, so it's not like it's that much of a distinction.
Oh, Hacksmaster wants to know, spoon or fork?
Oh,
There's only one option.
Or a compromise.
I'm either missing an inside joke here, or this is a genuine question, and I'm not sure which.
I have no idea.
I feel immense pressure here on this question. Unlike the Sonic question for the Sonic channel.
The way you answer this question will determine how they think of you forever.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of a cop-out, but I have a reason why. So, in most cases, I'm a fork guy because I feel like it's more versatile. But cereal is also, like, my favorite food, more or less. And so, spoons are much better for that. So
it's really hard to spear some cereal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Steven, I will say, you're always kind of one of the examples I think of when I'm like, Sonic Generations was probably a game that, like, actually appealed even to people who weren't super hardcore Sonic fans, because like you and Lennon and a lot of my other friends actually played and enjoyed that one, and it was the first time that had happened with the Sonic game in like what seemed like forever.
So, funny story about that. I know that you are not a Heroes fan whatsoever, but funny enough, you know, I think I was at the right age for whenever Heroes came out for me to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So Generations was the first game after Heroes that I liked Sonic-wise.
Well, you know, that makes sense too, because the whole thing with Heroes was like if we're gonna make a multi-platform Sonic game, look at Mario's little jaunt, by the way.
Oh, he's fucking
I never noticed that he does that.
He is ready.
What is he doing?
Getting down.
I love it.
He's showing you. He isn't one to be trifled with.
Anyway, Heroes was like, if we're gonna make a multi-platform Sonic game for the first time, let's make it appeal to as wide an audience as possible. That was exactly like, as much as like reviewers at the time hyped it up to me, unfortunately, as like, this is gonna be like a return to the old Genesis style games, and no, it fucking isn't.
No, it wasn't anything like that.
But it also wasn't actually supposed to be. I don't think that's what they were really going for.
Oh, Twilord, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sonic Adventure 3, Sonic runs, Shadow runs, plus Chaos Sphere, Blaze runs, plus Boost, Espio runs,
Through
Shadows, Inside Too Long Drowning theme, Tails runs, plus shortcuts.
Everybody runs. Also, somebody asked, out of all the Power Ranger series, what's your favorite?
Ooh.
Nostalgically, Mighty Morphin. In terms of which one's the best, in terms of like being a Power Ranger series, probably Time Force. In terms of which one's the best by rejecting a lot of the concepts of Power Rangers and being super interesting for it, RPM.
Wow.
I have a multi-tiered answer.
My god.
Yeah, I agree with you on 2 of the 3. So for me, it's like, Mighty Morphin, obviously nostalgia, it's what got most of us into the series. RPM is without a doubt the best in my opinion. I'm gonna replace Time Force though with Lost Galaxy. You know I'm very big on that series. Lost Galaxy, I think, did a lot of new things in the series for American audiences, and I loved the villains. The Rangers were all a lot of fun. So yeah, that's my answer.
What's your answer? You can talk about Kamen Rider instead. You know more about that.
I've seen a lot of Super Sentai.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, go Kaiger.
Yeah.
As far as that goes, I think it's a unanimous couch answer there.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know. Mine's probably Kyoryuge.
Oh, well.
But I love Kyoryuger.
Best Doctor Who.
My.
My favorite's Chris Eccleston, but I'm sure that's influenced by the fact that we got so little of him, and that's always kind of burned.
I really love Chris Eccleston too.
Super hentai?
Close, but no.
Oh, man. Hacksmaster says that Mystic Force is the worst in his opinion. I would say
yeah.
Operation Overdrive and then Mystic Force. So I'm definitely with you that it is a bad series.
The one that's the most enjoyable is of course Super Mega Force.
Yeah.
Which is like a -9 out of 10.
Josh and I literally laughed until we cried in a Super Mega Force episode. If you've never seen it,
it's garbage. Don't watch it.
It's very bad.
Go in expecting one of the worst shows that you've ever seen, but if you, like us, can appreciate that sort of thing, you will have a blast with that series.
Especially if you have someone to watch it with. People who watched it themselves just got mad about it, but...
Samurai has some really funny moments in it, too.
Yeah, for
Baseball
sure.
kid.
I don't want to play baseball!
Or like, what are you, some kind of techie?
Oh,
Zooms
man.
in on face.
What about Mystic Knights of Tirnanog? Not enough. What about Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad? What about Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills?
God,
I watched all of these
I
shows
did
when I
not
was a
believe
kid.
you when you said that was real.
Yeah, I know.
Twilight, thank you.
Thank you so much.
They say Shadow greater than Heroes, but Black Doom less
less
than
than
Neo
Neo
Metal
Ooh.
Sonic.
Yeah, okay, I'll agree with that.
Oh, nah.
You like Heroes more than me, though.
I know. I'm sorry. I was the right age for Heroes, but too old to enjoy Shadow.
It was like 2 years later about.
I know, but understand those
Yeah.
were my teenage years.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand.
What happens?
Lot
2 years
changes.
is a lot of time in that time frame.
I get it. Okay, but VR Troopers, right? Not enough people. Like, this is the best ending to a stream ever. Just Mario dancing while we discuss
Yes.
obscure 90s Power Rangers ripoffs.
Yeah, Mario mixing in his Dempsey roll with his butt shaking.
Oh my god.
Classic.
He is gonna fucking kill it at the club.
Ashley White says, I played the levels from Heroes in a fan game that has classic physics, and it was actually really fitting.
Oh, wow.
I've heard programming on Heroes was a mess, and I think it was meant to have classic. Yeah, that would have been something. I would be interested to try it like that, actually.
So, Ashley, was it harder in classic physics? Because, like, that game was hard as balls at times, as is, with, like, the long stretches you had to go through before you got to checkpoint. So, like, for me, being a worse Sonic player than most people here in the chat, I feel like classics would just royally fuck me.
Like, especially the later levels of Heroes could kind of just go on and on and on, and, like, repeat set pieces multiple times, you know?
Mhm.
Like, I remember playing it as Team Rose and being like, well, I really wish the stages could just be that long. Like, make them more challenging, but Team Rose didn't repeat the same thing over and over and over again.
Another unpopular opinion, Team Rose and Team Chaotix made that game.
Okay, well, I wouldn't say Team Chaotix for
I
sure,
loved the Chaotix
but you
levels.
like exploring 3D environments a lot more than I
I
do.
had so much fun with them. Sporty's McNodrip says, Heroes with classic physics would probably have made those tight spots a lot easier, and that is why you're better at Sonic than I am.
Yeah, Ashley White says it wasn't harder, it was actually easier to me because the movement felt more functional and less slippery and heavy. Sonic Battle R is the game, by the way. Yeah, I'll check that out.
Cool.
Battle Overlord takes longer to transform than it took Namek to explode. And on that note, we'll call it a stream. I can't come up with a better joke than that.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and for always supporting.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
We appreciate you all.
And thank you for all the birthday wishes earlier on.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Alright, so, Steven, you haven't done this in a long, long time, but since you're here... Until next time, everyone, oh, hang on, Twilord. Shouted us again.
Damn it,
Thank you so much, Twilord.
Thank you. That's very
Say,
sweet.
I was too old for both, but Shadow is edgy adventure with dumb missions, and Heroes was alien to me. Interesting.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna do it this time.
We're gonna do it.
Until next time, you keep geeking, we'll keep...
Tegan?
That's how it goes, yeah.
Okay,
You remember.
that, right?
Yeah, that's how it is. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys.